Are you thinking about moving to North Dallas but want to stay within a reasonable budget? It's understandable. You want a high quality of life without spending a fortune. Now that's where Princeton, Texas comes into play. In this video, we'll explore why Princeton has become one of the fastest growing cities in the North Dallas area. What's up guys, my name is Casey McEwen and I'm your local trusted real estate agent and investor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And if you're finding this channel content on all things Dallas-Fort Worth valuable, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. It truly helps out the channel. But let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. Princeton is known for its abundance of new construction homes with prices that are much more affordable compared to surrounding areas. Now, while homes in nearby cities like Frisco or Prosper can exceed $500,000, Princeton offers many options in the much lower price point of $300,000 to $400,000. If you've been concerned about rising interest rates, many builders in Princeton are actually offering significant incentives, including permanent rate reductions to around 5%, paid closing costs, and even free appliances like washers, dryers, and refrigerators. These incentives make it an attractive time to buy, especially if you're looking for a new home that fits your budget. Located just minutes from Princeton, the McKinney Airport may soon undergo a significant transformation. With a $200 million proposal in the works, the airport could introduce commercial flights by 2025, which would make a major impact on the region's growth and development. Imagine like a very tiny version of Dallas Love Airport out in McKinney, and could boost property values significantly and add convenience for residents as well. For those wondering about commutes though, driving to the DFW area does take a solid about 45 minutes, but the new McKinney flight could make traveling much more accessible. Now, education is often a top priority when moving or relocating, and Princeton's school system still ranks very, very well, earning an A- rating on niche.com. With several elementary schools and middle schools already in place and plans to build more over the next decade, Princeton is clearly preparing for continued growth. The student-teacher ratio of about 15:1 provides a favorable environment for families looking to settle down in a developing community. Now, if you enjoy outdoor activities, Princeton does have a few local parks, along with several HOA parks and residential communities. Additionally, the city is close to Lake Lavon, which offers fishing, camping, and other outdoor activities as well. For those who enjoy hunting, Princeton serves as the gateway to more rural areas in Fannin and Grayson counties. One thing to be mindful is the traffic on US Highway 380, which serves as the main route in and out of Princeton. During peak hours or in case of an accident, congestion can become honestly horrible, guys. Additionally, the drive along 380 isn't known for its scenic beauty, with a mix of older commercial buildings and auto shops lining the route. However, Princeton itself offers charming neighborhoods and a peaceful atmosphere once you get off the highway. Now, I will say in terms of just the commercial development and the highway structure, getting in and out of Princeton is probably right now the worst it's ever going to be. Obviously, you can see from the 380 corridor up by Aubrey, Denton, through Princeton, and just north of McKinney, it used to be much worse than it is now. It still has plenty of work to do, but as I just mentioned, the current road infrastructure is definitely the worst it's ever going to be. As more people continue to move to Princeton, yes, it's going to generate more traffic, but the infrastructure is going to continue to be redeveloped to accommodate that large growth. Now, Princeton offers primarily homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 range, with fewer options for those seeking luxury properties. However, there are a few unique opportunities for higher end homes, such as those that live in the Princeton Lakes community, known for its private ski lakes and picturesque settings. If you're looking for more exclusive real estate, these areas are worth exploring. If you're thinking about resale value though, it's important to consider the competition from ongoing new construction. With builders continuously offering incentives, selling a home within a few years of a purchase could present challenges. However, for those planning to stay for the long term, 3 to 5 years or more, home values are likely to continue to appreciate along with the city's growth. To be honest with you guys, this is what I tell most people regardless of location when it comes to purchasing a house. If you're purchasing a house basically with the intent to live there for a year or two, or maybe I help you purchase a house somewhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but life happens, of course, to everyone, and I have a circumstance that I'm dealing with right now where they purchased about 14 months ago. The hard part with that is it's going to be hard to be able to actually provide you with a positive outcome when it comes to selling a property when you just so recently purchased it. The good number to use is about 3 to 5 years of break breaking even if you decide to sell. That will cover all of your closing costs, basically any other fees, and potentially even a little bit of a, I guess, depreciation if you have a market that has kind of softened. Anything above that 3 to 5 year mark, you should be in a positive situation or a net positive situation. Princeton, Texas offers a lot of potential for families and individuals looking for affordable new construction within reach of North Dallas. With good schools, outdoor amenities, and the possibility of a new airport service nearby, it's a great option for those who want a balanced budget and a great lifestyle. However, it's important to keep traffic and resale factors in mind when making your decision. Now, there is one deterrent that a lot of people want to bring up when we're discussing Princeton. Now, Princeton is a little bit off of the beaten path. Now, a lot of North Dallas is very well connected in terms of just being like one large, massive city. There are going to be specific cities and areas that are a little less favorable when it comes to, infrastructure and commute and whatnot, but Princeton in itself is not really attached to the entire metro. You basically have the entire Dallas metro, and even as you go further north off of 75, where Princeton is relatively close to in terms of location. But if you go north of McKinney, you do have Anna and Melissa, which that aren't completely attached to the metropolitan area, but they are just right up 75, which drives basically from downtown Dallas all the way north to Oklahoma. The thing with Princeton is it's not connected to 75 for easy access, and it's also a little bit disconnected. So in terms of feeling like a true connection to the entire metropolitan area, there is a rhyme and a reason as far as why they're able to provide you such affordable and new construction homes for a much cheaper price than other neighboring cities that are actually in the metro, because it is a little bit of an inconvenience in terms of the location where it sits. But you're still a quick drive to McKinney, and if you're a quick drive to McKinney, you're within striking distance to anything and everything in terms of North Dallas. We're talking Grandscape, Frisco, Plano, any of the fun and great things to do all over our North Metro are still just a reasonable commute away. But if you are looking to make a commute from Princeton to the DFW airport on a regular basis, I would say Princeton's probably too far of a drive unless you just like sitting in your car. Now, if you do have any questions about Princeton or new construction homes in Princeton, I actually am closing on a property just next week. It's a brand new home in Princeton. I would love to be able to get any and all of your questions answered. I'll have all of my information down below, meaning my cell phone to reach out to, call, or text, or just my email, or even my Instagram that you can shoot me a DM at. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help. And stay tuned for next week's content.